Hello everyone, my name is Troy Sage, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video and attending our class. Today's discussion is the truth about real estate commissions. How much money are you honestly making? Before I get into breakdown on numbers, let's first start categorizing our agents. An average agent, according to the National Association of Realtors, does 2.5 transactions in their first 18 months. But those numbers are a little bit skewed in my opinion because you're taking agents that have never sold anything and then big mega agents that sell a lot of homes a year. So for our example, and according to what I know about the industry and what I've been told, an average agent produces 3 to 6 deals per year. An excellent agent will produce 7 to 14 transactions or deals per year. A top achieving agent will produce 14 to 24 transactions or deals per year. And a mega agent is going to produce 24 plus deals per year. That's 2 a month or more. And those of you that are brand new and you're just starting out in an office, or you're new, you're not even in an office yet, you probably know who the mega agents are because you're seeing their signs all over town. Let's talk about broker splits here. And we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of what agents actually make, what you can look forward to making as an agent. The average brokerage pays out 70% to their agent and they keep 30%. So that is a traditional broker, 70-30 splits, some are 80-20 splits, but above all and everything else, the national average is a 70-30 split. Now there are brokerages with caps, meaning that once the agent on a 70-30 split has paid the broker on an average of $21,000, they now get 100% commission for the rest of that calendar year. And it's a great program, not knocking the program at all, but when we get into numbers, you're going to see A, how they came up with that number, and B, what it's going to take for you to actually cap and make that 100%. So let's talk a little bit about a traditional brokerage. A traditional broker is going to offer you provide an office space. Sometimes they charge their agents for their own private office. Some of them are set up where you have a free cubicle and you can use their phones. They might have a computer in a back room. Some brokers provide a receptionist, some do not. Almost every office that I'm aware of is going to provide some type of office training. Now, how in-depth and extensive that training is all depends on the office and what that office has in place. And of course, your broker is providing a place for you to hang your license. If you're a sales associate or a salesperson, you cannot work on your own. You absolutely have to work for a broker anywhere in the United States. That's just how it works. Let's talk about a brokerage with a cap. As you see according to this slide here, the broker provides an office, just like a traditional broker, but usually charges their agents office space rental. And I know that from a personal experience with a company that charges a cap. It was $2.25 per square foot for an office. So a 10 by 10 office was $225 a month. It was $75 a month for a cubicle, so on and so forth. Some brokers provide a receptionist at no extra cost. Some do not. I've worked at both type of brokerages. Office training, again, they're going to offer you some type of training. Some of it's free, some of it is not. And a place to hang your license. So let's go through this example of a top agent or an excellent agent in the business. That is an agent, and we're going to say this agent closes 10 transactions in 1 year. The average sales price is $300,000, and the average commission is 2.5%. Nationally, 2.5% is the average for buyer or seller side commission once everything's said and done. Gross commission, according to 10 transactions of $300,000, is $75,000. Now let's look at our agent costs. Any agent, whether you're brand new or you've been in the business for a long time, you have advertising expenses. You're going to have your own website. I do not know of a single agent right now selling more than 10 homes a year that doesn't have a website. If you're one of those agents, please contact me and tell me how you're doing it so that I can learn from you and share the knowledge. You're going to have internet ads, internet subscriptions, photos, videos, and virtual tours. All of this stuff is going to be cost out of your pocket as an agent. Branding. No matter what brokerage you're working for, you're going to need things like business cards. You're going to need signs for sale signs, open house signs, brochures, letterhead. Even if it's your company letterhead, you're going to want to customize it. It's going to cost you money. It's either going to cost you money by going to a printer like Kinko's, or it's going to cost you ink as you print each letter that you're sending out on your own printer. Subscriptions. It is imperative that you're part of your local multiple listing service. You're going to have to pay for that on your own. National Association of Realtors affiliation, you're going to pay for that. Your own lockboxes, your lockbox key, a contact management software. I know I started my career years and years ago with paper and pen, and then we advanced to the internet and I used Outlook, and that's all fantastic. We're using a free version of Outlook and a Google Calendar for a while. But remember, if you're selling a home a month, you're going to need something more that's going to keep you organized and put things in place to help you build your business. So contact management software is inevitable. You will have to pay for that out of your own pocket. Continued costs, your miscellaneous expenses, electronic signature software like DocuSign, office rent. Again, some brokerages charge, some don't. Printing and postage, coaching and training, E&O insurance, all things that would be out of your pocket as an agent. Let's talk about commissions. Remember, our example is a 70-30 split, $300,000 in total commissions on an average sales price, 10 sales, average sales price of $300,000. The commission is $75,000. On those transactions on a 70-30 split, the broker makes $22,500 and the agent makes $52,500. Sounds pretty good, right? 10 transactions, not even one a month. But watch how these numbers work out. This is very important that you follow me on this, because 70% commission sounds fantastic. 80% commission sounds fantastic. But what is that broker doing for you to reduce your cost? Everything that we saw in the previous slides. So I've put together some averages. These are right in the middle, not too low and not way above board. Your MLS dues will run you about $1,500 a month. Your lockbox costs will be about $500 a year. Your lockbox key about $150. Business cards are going to cost you $100 a month. For sale signs and open house signs, about $1,500 a year. I know there's starter packages out there for new agents. You can buy, 5 open house or 5 for sale signs and 15 open house signs for around $1,500. Remember that these get damaged. You're going to have to replenish those, and the busier you get, you're going to have to buy more signs. E&O insurance is going to run you on an average of $500 a year. Total expense on this particular category is $4,250. Here's your internet cost, agent website. I spoke of this in a previous slide. If there's an agent out there right now that is producing 10 deals or more by using their broker's website or a free website, please let me know. I do not know any way to do that, and I've been in the business over 27 years. Agent website on the low end is going to run you $500 a year. If you have listings, you're going to definitely need to market them on Realtor.com, Trulia, and Zillow. On the very low end, it's going to cost you $45 to $50 a month on each one of those sites. So I put an average of $600 a year. Your virtual tour software, if you're doing virtual tours, which you need to be, is going to run you $360 a year. And a showing feedback system, something that is automated, that's going to go out to agents and buyers that have seen the home, asking them to complete a poll about the property, is going to run you roughly $480 a year. So this particular category, another $3,140 a year. Agent promotional cost. Don't care where you're at, I don't care what office you're working in, unless they're paying for all postage and advertising. If you're farming, on an average, you're going to farm 1,000 homes once a month. It's going to run you roughly $5,160. The majority of that is going to be in your postage. We average that at 43 cents per mailing. You're going to have additional printing of flyers and handouts that you're going to have at open houses of roughly $720 a year. And if you're moving your business up, you're probably not going to be taking all the photos yourself. So you have a couple of choices. You can go out and spend $1,000 on a really nice camera, spend your time editing the photos, putting them on the MLS, or you can pay someone on an average of about $250. They'll come out, shoot the pictures for you. They'll actually shoot a high definition video for you, and then you can upload that as part of your marketing campaign. Per year, you're looking at about $8,380. Let's continue on. The agent still has more costs on top of this. Electronic signature software, $120 a year. Your transaction coordinator, if you're doing at least one transaction a month or one transaction every 6 weeks, you're most likely very busy trying to generate new business. You're going to pay a transaction coordinator roughly $250 per transaction. It's $2,500 a year on 10 transactions. Your contact management software, $360 a year. I personally use Top Producer. I've used several different websites. It runs me $360 a year. Remember, I mentioned with brokers, with a cap or without a cap, they charge office rent. The least expensive I found is $75 a month for a cubicle. That's to have your own little cubicle with your own little phone line. $75 a month, that's $900 a year. Coaching and training. I know almost every office provides some type of training. Depending on where you're taking your business, if you take all the free training, in my humble opinion, you get what you pay for. Most offices, they don't have enough time or resources to really train you on how to get leads, how to build your business, and how to make things happen for free. They're going to charge you something or send you off to another training program. So on an average, an agent's going to spend about $500 a year in coaching or training, and that's a really low average, to be honest with you. So total for that category is $4,380. Remember, these are all agent expenses that comes out of the agent pocket, out of that 70%. Your combined total, so take this in for a moment. Your must-have cost in the earlier slide of $4,250, your internet cost of $3,140, your additional cost of $4,380, and your printing and marketing of $8,380. Your total cost as an agent in selling 10 homes in 1 year is $20,150. I need to take that in for just a moment. You're making 70-30 split, 70%, and out of your 70%, $20,150 is coming out of your pocket, not the broker's pocket, out of your pocket to keep your business afloat. So let's kind of break this down. Remember, 10 sales with a commission of 2.5%, $300,000 average median sales price. The gross commission is $75,000. Broker split is $2,250. Your split, or what you're taking home, your gross commission to you is $52,500. So when we add this up, your commission $52,500 with expenses of $20,150. Your total income for the year is truly $32,350. Wow. So when you go to work at an office and they say, I got a 70-30 split or I got an 80-20 split, be careful of what you're stepping into because you need to understand clearly what that broker is providing. So let me break this down. Your commission is $52,500. Your expenses is $20,000. These are must-have things that you need to keep your business running. Your total income is $32,350. That means your actual commission split is only 43.13%. Wow. So I was asked to put this together. I couldn't believe the numbers myself. I have students that have asked me, well, Troy, I got a situation where I can go to work for an office at 80%. Great. What are they charging you for cubicle space? Oh, $75 a month. Well, what are they doing to help promote you? Are they giving you leads that you have to lead generate on your own? Is their website producing leads? Are they paying for advertising? No, but I know I'm going to make 80%. I'm going to make 75%. I'm going to make 90%. Well, at 70%, my friend, you're making 43.13% at the end of the day. I will tell you this. In my experience of 27 years, if you do not maintain your website, your marketing, and you keep your business running, it is sad but true, you can keep all $52,500. But I've never seen in 27 years anyone walk out with all that commission. I mean, even business cards alone, you're going to spend money. So think about this. If you're a new agent looking for an office, definitely look for an office that is there to support you and help you build your business and cover your expenses and your costs. If you're an experienced agent that's attending this class, break down your numbers. What are you really making? Are you really making 100%? Are you really making 90%? Are you paying in on a flat rate type of program where you're paying $3,000-$4,000 a year and keep 100%, what are you getting in return? So what is it really costing you? I appreciate all of you for attending this class and watching this video. If you'd like more information or more training and education, please feel free to visit my website at www.troysagetraining.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or if you have a topic that you'd like me to discuss, I'd be more than happy to go over it. Again, thank you so much, and make it a great day.